In this scene, the emotional atmosphere we aimed to create was a purified and almost suspended space, something resembling a therapy room that feels slightly detached from everyday reality. The characters are navigating a moment filled with hesitation, self-doubt, and inner conflict. Because of this, the environment needed to give the impression of calmness, brightness, and a high level of control. We wanted a space with no distractions, no unnecessary visual noise, and no elements that might draw attention away from the emotional focus of the scene. Our intention was for the audience to feel tension and clarity at the same time. It is a moment of emotional exposure for the characters, but the exposure should feel gentle and vulnerable rather than harsh or confrontational. The location itself came with 3 rows of ceiling lights, as well as a decorative lamp positioned slightly closer to where the actors sit. Although we shot this scene during the daytime, we made a very deliberate choice to close all the curtains. Leaving natural light would have introduced inconsistent shadows and mixed color temperatures that were almost impossible to control. Sunlight shifts throughout the day, and its movement would have subtly changed the emotional tone of the room. Since we wanted a highly controlled and clean atmosphere, we blocked out all natural light so the room could be reset into a neutral, predictable, and manageable lighting environment. This decision helped us maintain both visual continuity and emotional stability across the entire scene. When we considered how to work with the existing lights, we chose to keep only one of the 3 ceiling light rows. Turning on all 3 rows would have flattened the image. It would have made the space look too ordinary, too evenly illuminated, and too similar to an office or classroom. That kind of lighting doesn't support the slightly surreal, introspective quality that this scene requires. By activating only 1 row, we preserved a sense of spatial realism while still keeping the room minimal and somewhat clinical. The light from that single row creates a subtle fall-off across the room, introducing a quiet gradient that helps the space feel more dimensional and atmospheric. We decided to turn on the decorative lamp as well. Unlike the cooler color temperature of the ceiling lights, this lamp emitted a warmer tone. The warmth adds a gentle layer of color to the frame, preventing the image from becoming overly cold or emotionally distant. Even though the scene is meant to feel clean and carefully controlled, we still wanted a hint of human warmth to soften the edges. The decorative lamp created that balance. Its presence also helps guide the viewer's eye within the composition, filling a small portion of the frame with a different tone that subtly enriches the visual texture. Beyond the built-in lighting, we added 2 external lights to fully shape the mood. One of them functioned as our key light. This key light defines the overall emotional tone of the scene. We positioned it to create a gentle but clear emphasis on the actors' faces, allowing their expressions and emotional shifts to be easily readable. The key light also reinforces the sense of clarity and honesty that is associated with therapy-like conversations. It is as if the light itself is encouraging the characters to confront their own feelings and speak openly. The second external light served as a fill. Without the fill light, the shadows created by the key would have been too strong, creating a more dramatic or confrontational mood. That was not what we wanted. The fill light softens these shadows, smooths the contrast, and makes the characters appear calmer and more balanced. It subtly beautifies the actors by reducing harsh lines, which aligns with the gentle emotional tone of the scene. The fill ensures that the mood stays introspective rather than aggressive, and controlled rather than chaotic. Together, these choices create a lighting design that is both carefully planned and emotionally resonant. The combination of controlled brightness, soft warmth, and minimal shadow guides the audience into the psychological space of the characters. It supports the feeling that this is not just a physical room but also a reflection of their inner state. Through the lighting, we are inviting the audience to step into their emotional world, to observe their hesitation, and to understand their vulnerability from the inside out.